Hi folks, I'm Dr. Ed Byer. I'm making this video to invite you to a very important workshop I'm going to be holding in my clinic in Tinley Park this next Wednesday evening at 6:30. Free autoimmune recovery workshop. We're going to be discussing the underlying causes to autoimmune disease. These are things that traditional medicine doesn't even touch. So many of you that are watching this may suffer from an autoimmune condition and don't know it. If you're chronically fatigued, chronically sick, and your brain's not working properly, chances are you have an autoimmune disease that's never been discovered. Some of you that are watching this know that you have an autoimmune condition. The most common is against thyroid, against gut with Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, celiac disease, against skin and other tissues such as lupus and rheumatoid arthritis. There are many, many different autoimmune diseases depending on which tissue site your immune system's attacking. We're going to be covering why this happens, what are the possibilities, what lab testing you need to get done that your doctor's not doing, and more importantly, what can be done, what we do to manage and support people with autoimmune disease. I'm also making this video to share with you an actual patient who came to see me who was suffering and going through the traditional medical route, and she came to us. Her name is Jody. Here's her story. Okay, we're here with Jody, and Jody is just finishing up our program today. Jody, can you tell us what brought you to our clinic? How'd you find me? And what were your main symptoms when you first started?
Okay, sure. I was referred by my sister, who actually is in Boston, but she knew a doctor who knew Dr. Byer, and I'd kind of been at my wit's end, not feeling well for many years. I'd been diagnosed with Hashimoto's, so I knew I had that, but the medication wasn't solving a lot of my issues. Still very tired, fatigued, weight gain, a lot of stomach problems, and so I figured I would give this a try.
Okay.
And
how are you doing today? 6 months,
I'm
about
great.
6 months now,
About
right?
6 or 7 months later,
Right.
Totally different. Really changed my life around.
That's great. And do you feel like you've learned in this program, like why, the underlying why?
Oh, definitely. And I think if you ask my husband, he'll say Dr. Byer's the first doctor that ever explained things and looked at the cause of what was happening to me instead of just prescribing medication for the symptoms. So I've really come away with a much better understanding of what's going on and why I was feeling the way I was feeling.
Okay, that's great. Thanks. Now, Jody had a very common autoimmune disease against her thyroid, but she was probably autoimmune against several other tissues like gut and things like that. She had several food sensitivities and gut infection and different blood sugar dysregulation, some hormone imbalances that was triggering her immune system to attack her thyroid and digestive tract. Once we identified and removed the underlying causes to her problems, she got her life back. So that's what this workshop's all about. If you're suffering and you don't know why, or you do know why and you're not getting answers, this is the workshop you need to go to. Hope to see you Wednesday at 6:30.